The Mid-Sodor Railway, Season 3, Episode 5. The Final Engine. Proteus was at Arsdale Station, waiting for the new engine Jordan Edwards had bought. Jordan Edwards was only able to buy one new engine for the mine engines. He was in need of a mine engine, and he was in need of it desperately. However, the new mine engine was just arriving, and Proteus watched the mine engine pull into the station. He thought he was amazing. "Hello, I'm Jason," said the engine. "Oh, I'm Proteus," said Proteus. "I've been sent to go to work at Casney Hall in Mines," said Jason. "Ah, then you're at Arsdale Station. You're pretty far away from the mines, but you're not too far away," said Proteus. "Okay," said Jason. "Just be warned. Just because we have unique trucks does not mean you can show off. We've had 4 engines go out of order. All of them had either worked at it, all of them were working at the mines, or they were showing off," said Proteus. Proteus grinned. "What happened?" said Jason in fear. "The last engines to work at the mines kept on complaining. They derailed by crashing into each other at the point." Jason began to shiver. "And the first 2 engines," said Jason, "they'll be back soon to work at the mines. But these engines, they were showing off their new trucks, and they began to crash on the points as well. They were flying around around Gordon Edwards Station," said Proteus. This struck fear into Jason, but he couldn't be scared for too long. "Well, thank you for the story, I guess," said Jason. "No problem," said Proteus. "Anyways, I'll be on my way now," said Jason. "Okay, be sure to say hello to everybody on the way," he said. Said Proteus. "Okay, and I forgot your name again. What was it?" said Jason. "Proteus," said Proteus. "Nice meeting you, Proteus," said Jason, and he steamed off. Then he saw 2 engines in the sheds. "Hello," said the green engine. "Hello," said Falcon, the blue engine. "Hello, who are you both?" "I'm Jason, the new mine engine." "I'm Falcon," said Falcon. "And I'm Stuart," said Stuart. "What's up with your voices?" said Jason. "Oh, don't bother about that," said Stuart. "Yeah, we're just trying to sound posh and just have our voices sound different, just like for a bit of fun," said Falcon. "Okay, can you talk in your real voices though?" said Jason. "Sorry, but we're having too much fun right now," said Stuart. "Oh my, nice meeting you, Stuart and Falcon," said Jason, and he steamed off to the mines. "Good luck at the mines," they said. "I wish they would stop talking in those silly accents," said Jason. Soon Jason arrived at Casney Hall in Mines, and he was amazed at the trucks. "Wow," he said. "These are very advanced mines," he said. He then realised the 4 empty trucks. "What are these trucks doing here?" he thought. They were made out of slate with the Casney Hall ring carved into them. "I just wonder why they're here and why they're not filled," said Jason. "That's because there's been no engines to do the work for it," said Jordan Edwards, startling Jason. Sir, don't scare me like that," said Jason. Oh, I'm sorry, Jason. Anyway, and about that, we have no engines to fuel these trucks up. Now, we do have the workmen, but the engines aren't going to be able to bring the trucks over here, over to the mines, because there's been no engines to do it, said Jordan Edwards. Oh, said Jason, so I need you to fill these trucks up. Can you do that? Said Jordan Edwards sternly. Yes, sir, said Jason. Good. Now let's get to work on, shall we? Said Jordan Edwards. Yes, sir, said Jason. Good, said Jordan Edwards, and he walked away. Jason steamed off to get the trucks. He knew steaming in reverse was a bit dangerous when working at the mines, but he had done it for years, and he was prepared in case he derailed. He was getting the job done quite efficiently. He did end up turning around, however, as he was having trouble pushing the trucks around the corner. Oh, get a move on, will ya? He said. He eventually decided to try and pull them. He was having a lot of trouble. Oh, will you just move? He said. He was having a ton of trouble. However, he did not give up. He tried to pull it as hard as he could. Come on! He finally got it moving. Yes, he said. He made it across the bridge and over to the turn. Now the slate was getting prepared to be filled up. Soon he began to push the trucks back. He was glad the first part was over, but he was not happy that the second part would be even harder. I'm not looking forward to this second part, he said. These parts on getting these slates are very hard. It's hard work, he thought. Jason was glad that he was finally being able to get back. He thought. I wish I'll never have to do this again. This was such hard work. As he was steaming back up with the trucks, he was having a lot of trouble pushing them up. But he did not give up. He thought, and he finally got them up. He finally got them up. He was out of breath, and he knew that he had to do the second side, so he quickly but slowly went to do it. Soon Jason finished filling the trucks up with the slate. He was out of breath. He was taking a rest. He thought another engine would end up coming to take the trucks, but that could not be further from the truth. No engine was returning to bring the trucks. He had no idea that he had to take the trucks. At his old railway, he had to always take the slates, and there was always another engine to take the trucks. However, he did not know that this was not the case on the mid-Sodor. Eventually, Jordan Edwards came. Jason, why haven't you taken the trucks yet? He said. What? Said Jason. Look, we don't have any other engines to take trucks around here. The mine engines also take the trucks, they don't just collect the slate from it. He said Jordan Edwards. Oh, I'm sorry, sir, I did not know that. No one's told me about everything about this place yet, said Jason. It's okay, Jason. Jordan Edwards tapped his running board. Now, you can get back to work. Now if you're out of breath after this part of the work, you can take a good and well-deserved rest. Alice and Alfred are also back on their way home to this location of the railway, so you won't have to be worrying about doing too much work for much longer, said Jordan Edwards. That's a relief, said Jason. Now I'll get back to work, said Jordan Edwards, and he walked away. Yes, sir, said Jason. He steamed to couple up to the trucks. I'm out of breath and I do not want to do this, but I have to, he said to himself. He coupled up, gave out a loud blow of his whistle. He looked ahead and was ready to steam off. Right, he said. His wheels slipped. To begin with how heavy the trucks were. Come on, you silly trucks, he said. He tried again. Come on, he said. And again. Come on, he said. And again. Come on, he said. Until finally, with his last wheel slips, he began to move. Yes, he thought, but he was so determined he could not smile. Now, he said, time to get a move on. He pulled the trucks down the line. Jason was hurrying down the line very happily. Then he saw Proteus. He was excited to tell him about what he had been doing. I can't wait to tell Proteus about everything I've done, he thought. He was pulling the trucks down the line. Hey Proteus, Proteus, look at, I've been doing the job. Good, said Proteus. Just don't get too cocky, said Proteus. I won't, said Jason. He was steaming down the line in happiness. He steamed down the line confidently and happily. He was soon coming up to Arsdale Station. Oh look, there's Stuart, he thought. Hello Stuart, look, I've been doing my work, he said. Good job, said Stuart. Good job, said Gertrude. Good luck, and good job, said Millicent. Thank you, said Jason. He was then coming up to Gordon Edwards Station. There's Falcon, he thought. Hello, Falcon, look, I've been doing my jobs, he said. Well done. Good luck, said Falcon. Thank you, said Jason. Good luck. And well done, said Duke. Thank you, Duke, said Jason. He was steaming along the line. He was making it up to his destination at Arsdale Station. He then saw two engines up ahead he never had talked to when he arrived. Who are they? He thought. He steamed up. As he was steaming up, he read their nameplates. And then he acted like how he was to all the other engines. However, before he could, he had to listen to their fighting. Why, Stanley, do you have to drag me behind? Said Smudger. Look, if I was dragging you behind, then why were you going so slow? Said Stanley. You had your brakes on for the entire run, said Smudger. No, you had your brakes on for the entire run, and I had to push you, said Stanley. No, you had your brakes on for the entire run, and I had to pull you, said Smudger. Hey, look, I did my job, said Jason. And I've delivered these slates to my destination. This immediately put a stop to both of their fighting. Nobody cares about your job, new engine, you little mine engine, said Stanley. If we did, then we would be congratulating you, said Stanley. This hurt Jason's feelings. Oh, said Jason, but then he heard laughter. Good job, said Smudger. It's always nice to see new engines acting all happy, he said. This was one of the few times Smudger has been happy ever since the new railway was to be built. Thank you, said Jason. Why do I even try, said Stanley. Soon Atlas and Alfred arrived at the mines, and they noticed Jason. Oh, hello, said Alfred. Hello, said Atlas. Who are you, said Alfred. Yeah, who are you, said Atlas. I'm Jason. I was brought here to do your work while you were at the works, said Jason. Okay, we suppose you have to go now, said Atlas and Alfred. He doesn't, said Jordan Edwards. He's going to be staying on the railway working at the mines. Ever since Rox left the railway, we've been in need of a new mine engine. Welcome to the team, Jason, said Jordan Edwards. Thank you, said Jason. You'll be getting your new nameplate soon. And Atlas and Alfred, I hope you enjoy these numbers I've gave you, said Jordan Edwards, and he walked away. What does he mean by numbers? said Jason. Well, we all have two numbers. You see, we work for the Mid-Sodor and the mines. So we actually have two numbers, but we mostly go by our mine numbers. We are also privately owned by the mines as well, said Alfred. Yes, said Atlas. Oh, so what's my mine engine number? Well, I'm number 1, said Alfred. His number was right near his cab. And I'm number 2, said Atlas. His number was also near his cab. And I guess I'm number 3, said Jason. You are, they both said. And they all sat happily as the sun began to set.